how I did this and whatnot. All right, stream is marked. Here we go. I'm doing the daily run in Noita. I'm doing the daily run in Noita. New game, daily run. New day, new world. Some starting items are randomized. Every player is playing the same seed. Be careful, you can only play once in 24 hours. This is a personal goal I have. I have noticed that the randomization of items in the daily run is a little better than what you get from New Game. And I've never been able to beat Noita. I've heard it described as I've heard it described as a roguelike for the mentally deranged. And I'll tell you what, it is brutal sometimes for those that are not in the know. And I don't know everything that there is to know about Noita, but I have noticed that the daily run is a little spicier. So that's what I'm going to go for. All right, we've got Flamoxium Potion. We have Firebolt. We have Energy Sphere. Spears are much better than the Spitter Bolt. Not a fan of Spitter Bolt. There we go. Let's kick that. Here we go. We're on it now. What is this? Fire Potion. Uh-oh. 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 What is going on up there? They are just... What in the world? Those creatures were very aggroed against each other, towards each other and whatnot. All right. There we go. We know what's up here now. There's some oil above me. It's just a pocket. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. I can deal with that for a moment. That's not a problem. I'll just stand here and let it come off of me. Here we go. Yep. Grab that. I don't know what this does. Yes, I do. Chain bolts. Okay, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It eats away at stuff, too. That's cool. I could use a bit of this fire potion here. There we go. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And then we'll be able to drop down in here. I'm going to pour this out. I don't know that I really need it all that much. Makes sense? Those of you that are lurking, I appreciate it. As of late, my lurk numbers have gone up. And while I don't look at the numbers, those numbers do translate to a certain level of success. And so I appreciate that. Let's see here. Let me pause this real quick. Let me change my scene for a second. I need to do something. And I normally don't share my desktop, but that's what's happening right now. GUI. I know it couldn't be played back in the day because it takes some good GPU to run all the individual pixels as individual objects. But the aesthetics of this game is so 80s, 90s, and you love it. It reminds me of Space Quest. It reminds me of Space Quest. Are those the vibes that you get? You were thinking the Quest games. Yep. Yep. Blue Monkey Island. You know. You know. Yeah, man. Space Quest. King's Quest. Like the original King's Quest. You know, King's Quest 1, not 107. Or whatever it's up to now. All right, this wand here can like eat through walls, but it can also start a fire if I'm not careful. And I don't want to be surprised with a fire, you know? Nothing worse in Noita than being surprised by a fire. Yeah, stuff like Sam and Max, all those Lucasfilm games. You know, some of those they had a similar aesthetic at times. Yeah, I'm gonna burn to death if I'm not careful here. I don't know that I need a puffy wand, but I do like the numbers and the non-shuffle, and so I think I'm gonna do that. Luga stuff, Sierra stuff, absolutely. Leisure Suit Larry, yep, Leisure Suit Larry. Do you remember the high tech stuff that they used to make sure that kids wouldn't play those games? You had to answer like history questions and stuff, man. You had to know like which president was around when. And if you were a kid and you weren't paying attention in school, you wouldn't be able to do things like play Leisure Suit Larry. And to be honest, I didn't play Leisure Suit Larry, but I am familiar. Wow. My wife just texted me something that took my attention away, and OMG, it's just like you wouldn't believe. You do remember that? Yeah. You couldn't just look it up like you could now. And Encyclopedia, I actually had an entire set of Encyclopedia Britannicas. I'd just sit there and read them. I say that as a joke, but we all know I'm not joking. Yeah, yeah. So, like, yeah, the questions were current. Yep, you're right. The questions were current, but all your books on the shelf were a few years behind unless you had the latest ones. Oh, man. I'm going to go with Trick Greed. Where's the beef? Yeah, yeah. Yep. All right, let's see here. This has potential, but it has a 3-second recharge. So it is a trash wand in its current state. Unless I can reset what it has by doing something like this. No, see that recharge? I need the other thing. There are spells you can chain together that do things. And these are not going to pull it off. Okay. So what I could do is something like this. I could put this. That's a whole second though, and that's not good either. It's a slow digging tool. It could work as a digging tool. Now this right here is just a flamethrower. Like, that's how that works. We're just gonna like boosh, 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 boosh. That's dangerous. That's a very dangerous wand to have. Yeah, all the questions and answers are online now. You knew one was Nixon, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I could have, but didn't. You know, similar kind of thing. Now this could be like really wild because it's gonna cast all of those at the same time. But it's gonna take a while to charge it up. I don't know if that's worth doing like that. I don't think it is. Yeah, that's not worth doing. This can do 3. See, I need to get a perk that's going to reduce the timing on those. You didn't try, you succeeded. Yeah, you never got very far because you didn't know what you were doing. You didn't understand the mechanics of the game. Yeah, I get that. If we put this here and this here, there we go. There we go. That's a nice little heavy hitting thing. We do that. That's even, it's a little faster too. Okay. So that's my new main wand. I could make a flamethrower. I could. I just don't know if that's the brightest thing to do, you know? What if I put it on this? How's this going to work? That's what I want. Okay. So that will get me killed if I'm not careful. The rest of these, I guess I'll store those there, and I really don't need those at all. And this one's just so bad, but I'm gonna carry it for now, and if I come across the need to change it out, that's the one I'll swap. Yes, those flames are very close to my face. You're right. Let's get some water. We got mobs down there ready to greet me. Yeah, it fires all of them each time. There we go. Now, those guys were over here, weren't they? Yes, they were. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Yep. And then I could dig with this. Maybe not to these harder materials. But yeah, look, I'm able to dig a bit and get gold. I forgot, I wanted to make sure this was a digging compatible wand, and I didn't quite do that, you know what I mean? But there we go. Yep. Yep. See, I can break through stuff. As long as I'm right up on it. Is that the outro to Passenger I just heard? I don't know, is it? Yeah, Gooey. There are levels, okay, up and down. And the main thing is there's a big boss at the bottom, and you have to go kill it. That's mainly what's going on here. It is a very punishing roguelike because everything will be different if I die. I have gotten to the big boss at the end, and there's a lot more to this game. I mean, there's a ton to it. There's like more than one boss, you know, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. But that's the main thing there is there's a big boss at the end. You know, there's like a god. You gotta go kill it, kind of thing. Like next level Dig Dug. Not the bees. Those bees will light you on fire. Ooh. Sawblade Orbit. That's a good way to get myself killed. Death Cross. That's a good way to get myself killed. I do like using Eldritch Portal there. Eldritch Portal. Stronger Hearts. Explosion immunity. I'll take it. I'll take it. Explosion immunity. Why not? I don't have a delivery system for that. I don't have a delivery system. However, I do have Water Trail here. You know what? We're gonna have fun with this. Watch this. I need one thing on here. All right, there we go. There we go. You ready? I can now make water. Have to go to the gym. Be back later. All right, Kaichu, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. Have a good time at the gym. Yeah, pump it up. Can I make... GUI alchemy is a thing. Every pixel is simulated. Every pixel is simulated. Which allows for things like... It allows for things like... Of course, you're Irish. Yeah, alchemy is a thing in this game. So, you can turn things into things. Yes, you can. In fact, if I come across some fungus, I can do what's called a fungal shift. In which case, the laws of materials in the world change, and liquids turn into other liquids. So, for example, like all of the water might turn into acid instead. Gosh, like everything is just coming after me all at once. What in the world? Let me in here. All of a sudden, everybody all at once wants some of this. Like all at the same time. What in the world? I need fire immunity is what I need. Let's get out of here. Whoop. All water, even the water. No, but blood can. Blood can. Yeah. Yeah, it's you can get a perk where you bleed oil and then you can fungal shift and the oil can become acid or poison. And so every time you bleed, you die. Repulsion field, revenge bullets. I already have explosion immunity. I'm gonna re-roll. Yes, unlimited spells. Fantastic, cool. That will come in handy later. Goodbye. Oh. Oh my gosh. Go. Yes. Got him. Woo. Just melt my way through here. This is very, very dangerous here. There we go. There we go. I think that's working well. What do you think? I think that's working much better than anything else I've been using. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh, fire. Uh-oh, fire. Uh-oh, fire. Here we go. Oh, it's like exploding on the boys? Huh. Pop! Pop! Got all of them. Yes! Get that gold. Whoop, nope. What is this? Octagonal bolt bundle. Make a projectile launch 8 magical bolts if it moves slowly enough. And a flamethrower, just a straight up flamethrower. Well, we're gonna replace that one, aren't we? Yes, we are. This is probably like super dangerous. This is probably super dangerous and I should not use it for anything. It's so risky. Oh yeah, I forget. I've got the ability to just make water. It's not the fastest method to make water. It's here. There we go. Nice. Why is that not exploding? That's kind of weird. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, you see that electricity and stuff? Electricity can kill you, Gooey. I don't have the best weapons for, like, against robots right now. That's part of my problem with struggling with them. I don't have the best right now, just in general, in terms of spells and whatnot. But I don't have something really good against, you know, the metal enemies and whatnot, you know, the robots and all that. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not you. Not one of you. Those guys, make more enemies. That's a little sniper down there. He'll get you if you're not careful. There we go. We'll get some more through here like this. Got him. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Come on. There we go. There we go. Got that one. I need to go down is what I need to do. Oh, man, there's a lot of robots around here. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking it. We need to go differently. I just need to say, you know what? That's not the way to go. And then go another way as a result. See, look at this, Gooey. I just used water to mix with toxic sludge, and it neutralized it, and now it's all water. Except for the little bit of oil that's floating on top. You know, because oil and water don't mix, obviously. Oops, that's not that. There we go. Nope. Oh, nope. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Nope. Nope. I'm about to die. I'm about to die, I'm telling you. It's gonna happen. Another robot's in there? Come on now. These flying robots are really, like, getting on my nerves here. There are very few ways in this game to heal. Once you are hurt, you are hurt. Ooh. Well, that got me through there a little bit. There we go. Uh-oh. I need to chain reaction these guys with explosions. There we go. I'd like some of the money I'm making here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Yes, I got through. Oh, so close. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I've got 800 gold. I really need more than that. And I don't have the best stuff here at my disposal. Worm stuff's no good. I mean, he could be nice. I'm going to have to do a re-roll. Extra life. Ooh. 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 Watch this. Watch this. I have explosion immunity. Enemies explode upon death. I have fungal colony. Watch these two work together. Okay? They're going to work together here in just a moment. It's the same. Oh, it's energy orb. Ooh, let me get the orb. All right, cool. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. All right, nice. What I should do is that. There we go. I will do that and that. This, is that not? I don't know if that's not activating. It's supposed to do all three, like, at the same time. It's not doing the thing. Like, those bolts aren't coming off of it. I don't know why. Okay. We're going to do that, and that way we have this. Now, what does this do? Oh, it's just straight up a flamethrower. I had no idea. Wow, okay. Okay, cool. I've got a flamethrower. I need fire immunity. All right, so check this out. Gooey. Trick greed means I'll get 4 times gold when death is accidental. Death is accidental when it's something like an explosion. Enemies will explode, and I will gain immunity to explosions. I already have that. And the fungal creatures will come out, and they will explode. And so, like, I'm gonna just start making money here really quickly if I don't die, because this is like a difficult layer here that I'm in. This, like, you know, highly organic looking area. And I do not have fire immunity. Setting the jungle on fire. Yes, I am. Well, watch this. Go, minions. Go. Have fun. Do my bidding. Isn't that great? And remember I was talking about fungus? Now we're tripping. Now we're tripping. Now we're tripping. All right. We're going to do a fungal shift. You ready? A dangerous thing to do. We don't know what's going to become what. I need to eat enough of this stuff to trigger it. There we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. I don't know what's going to happen. Things are no longer the way they used to be. Lava echoing shifts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What became lava? Something became lava. I don't know what. Or did lava become something? There we go. Yep. Kill you little guys too. Yep, all of you. Now what is this? Oh no. Oh no. I can throw propane tanks? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth grabbing. I mean, it'd be fun. Without a doubt. Yes, there we go. Get some of them going. Yeah, there you go. Go get them. Go get it. Go get it. Boom, boom. Look at all the gold. Look at all the gold. It's like free money. It's like free money. And when they die, they make a little bit of slime. then I go stand in it, and like, it summons another one. I wonder if I can do another fungal shift. I bet I can. I've never done that, so I don't know. Here I am tripping. Like, come on, bro. I'm just trying to trip. Let me trip! Nope. Well, we're gonna... Here! And then we're gonna come over here. I've got 1,100. Not enough to get any of these. Anything good? I've got the healing stuff. If I can use it. I don't know that I can use it, though. No, I'm not getting any of those. Yeah, those fungal minions are great, aren't they? See, oil, blood. You bleed flammable oil, but are immune to fire. I'm now immune to fire. But I will bleed oil. And I don't know what was shifted to what. Not the best stuff for coming into here either. But we'll see. I need some slime. And I poured it all out up there, which was probably a bit of a mistake. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll neutralize this. We'll get out of your way, because you are bad news. Are you dripping slime? Did, like, lava become slime or something? Because, look, I'm going to get fungal guys now. Ha-ha! Yes. I don't know what changed. Because that guy's normally, like, a lava guy. Look at all this slime. Yes. 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 Come on, minions. Come on, minions. Yeah, I missed that. The wand of Hank Hill. Yeah, it just shoots propane tanks. And actually, that's a way to beat the final boss, from what I understand. You can just, like, pelt him with propane tanks and win. But I'm not ready to, like, do that. You know what I mean? Oh. Ooh, Runestone of Edges. I forgot, I'm immune to fire. Runestone of Edges. Which one is this? I don't remember which one that is. What does Runestone... Oh, I know what it does. Every projectile is now a saw blade. Yeah, getting hit by propane tanks probably hurts quite a bit. You're right. Oh, those little guys can be annoying. I'm actually having a decent run here. Of course, I don't like to say that, because you know what's going to happen. I'm immediately going to die to something stupid. But, I mean, like this, I'm actually doing a little better than you, you know? Reminds you of the boss in the old Dead Rising that you beat with soda cans. Huh. I didn't play that, so I'm unfamiliar. Did you ever play Time Splitters or Time Splitters 2? There goes some acid. We'll light it on fire. The acid fumes burn. And there could be like big vats of it in this particular biome. Oh, there's whiskey. There's whiskey. I just burned up some whiskey. Did you see that? It goes up in flames quick. Oh, one of those. I am not immune to electricity. Nor am I ready to take on one of those right now. Yeah, no, not the whiskey. It happens. I mean, it's part of the alchemy too. Like you could see, I was a little drunk there for a minute. That's what happens. All right, that thing doesn't have to be able to hurt me. Like if I don't go over there, it won't be a thing. Oh no! Oh no! That little guy. That little guy. Nope, nope. Oh, I thought that was a wall. I almost got killed there. There we go. Y'all can deal with that. Y'all can deal with that. I am immune to fire. I am immune to fire. But I'm also about to die. That thing's gonna just shoot acid. Oh, so lucky. I mean, I was just like so lucky with all of that. You have no idea. I am immune to explosions and fire, which is doing a lot of work for me. I'll tell you what. Not immune to acid though. That stuff will kill me. There we go. Now everything you're shooting is a salt blade. Same goes for me, though. I will kill myself if I take a step. Oh, they got me! They got me. That was dumb. That was really dumb. That's the end of it. Yep, RIP. So we're going to put a marker here and put RIP. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Well, hey, it's been real.